Hey guys, today is Easter. So happy Easter, everyone. I just wanted to come on here and do another Easter makeup look. I absolutely love how this makeup look turned out. And I have something that I don't usually do, but I have two lip shades that you can choose from. I don't know. I really don't know which shade I want to use. Actually, so I'm filming this before Easter, by the way. So I'm kind of also testing the makeup look to see which one I want to see how I'm gonna wear it for Easter. But even though today is Easter, by the time I'm uploading it, it'll be Easter. But I don't know. So it's like a more pink shade and then a red shade. I don't know. Like at the end of the video, you see me kind of like figuring out which shade I want to use. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the eyes. That was, even though, I mean, there's not really any fallout, and I could just start with the face makeup. I was taught as a makeup artist to start as a professional makeup artist to start with the eyes, so that's what I'm going to do today. So anyway, we are gonna start with the brows today. No, I usually do it off camera now, but so I'm just going to brush up my brow hairs with a spoolie. I'm going to take the Morphe M153 brush. I'm going to take the spoolie side just to brush up the brow hairs. Then I'm going to take my new favorite brow pencil. This is the Maybelline Express Brow Pencil. I got the blonde one before. I had, I think, dark blonde or dark brown. It was really dark for my brows, or for the color of my brows. So I got this one, and it's the perfect shade for me. So I'm going to take this, just lightly run this through the brow. What I like to do is like a brush. I like to kind of hold it towards the end, and that's how I kind of really get just a soft. And then what I like to do right after I apply my brow pencil, I just like to go in with the spoolie again and just brush it through. And then what I'm really liking more is to add a little bit more detail to my makeup looks. So we're gonna add a little bit more detail to the brows. I'm gonna take the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Blonde, and I'm just going to apply this to any sparse areas of my brow. This is a technique that I do all the time now, just for adding little details, and I think it looks so much better when just adding these details to any part of your makeup look. It's just amazing. We can revisit the brows a little later when we're done with the makeup look. For now, let's go into the face. So I'm going to take the face primer that I'm going to use to prime the face. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. Oh, that was a little bit too much. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the back of my hand. By the way, this is the Honest Beauty Everything Glow Primer, and I love to use a brush to apply the primer. It's my favorite thing. So I'm going to take the Anissa Beauty Eye Prime brush, and that's what we're going to use to prime the eyes. So while I let that soak in, another detail kind of like that I like to add to the brows is to kind of carve the brows out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Morphe and Ariel brush. This is the A19 brush. I'm going to use this concealer. I'm going to take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And we're going to go with this side of the brush. I'm going to try it. I have never tried this side of the brush yet. I've only used this side. So I'm going to try it this time. So I think I'm going to try it like this to see how. Oh yeah, I get a really nice sharp line with this side. Boom, that worked so nicely. I can go like this too, that works too. Just kind of wanted to make it challenging for myself. With what's left of the concealer on the back of my hand, I'm going to take it on the other side of this brush. I'm just going to apply this on the lid. Now, I don't like to go straight into concealer when I'm like kind of priming the eye. I like to do concealer primer first and then concealer. And I can also just carve the underside of the brow as well. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder foundation. This is the translucent one. To set this, I'm going to use my eye fan brush. This is my favorite brush to use when setting the eye. It's great for that. I'm just going to fit the eye a little. I don't know what it is about these makeup, like especially this makeup look. I love a good pink look, and I wanted to use pink. I use pink all the time for an Easter look, so this is just like my favorite thing to do. And even in the my favorite series, favorite makeup look series, I have a pink look. There's only one though, but it's just amazing. Doing the eye look, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Naked Cherry eyeshadow palette. This palette is full of pink colors that I really like, and some purples, and this is the palette that we're going to use. So I'm going to take Juicy with my new favorite crease brush. This is the Morphe and Ariel eye brush set. This is in brush number A25. We're gonna take Juicy, tap the excess off. We're going to apply this to the crease. I want to get it also kind of like in the nose area right there. And then what's ever left, I'm going to blend up. So normally I go back and forth with the eyes. I'm going to start with this eye first, and then I'm going to do this eye off camera. So this is actually all we're going to do in the crease. Actually, I haven't done a cut crease in a long time. Bear with me on it. It's gonna be a little tricky for me because, like I said, I haven't done it in like years. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take my concealer that we used, and I'm going to apply some of that on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take the same brush, actually. This is, yeah, the A19 brush. I'm just going to carve out my crease. Sometimes this is really scary for me because, like, I'm not super good at cut creases, but I still kind of like the look of them. Okay, I'm actually going to use a different brush to kind of set the concealer. I'm going to use the EcoTools large shadow brush. We are going to take the color Hot Spot and just kind of set the concealer, because we're also going to put another shadow on top of the shade. Just wanted like a tiny bit, just a tiny bit of sparkle. So we're gonna take a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is La Mesa. I'm gonna take this on my finger and just apply this on top of the concealer. And you can build it up to get the intensity that you want. I'm gonna do that a couple of times. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, what I did off camera is I applied a brown eyeshadow on the upper lash line, just for a little bit of eyeliner. I did like a really thin line of eyeliner. Okay, so now let's talk about a lip color. Now, I couldn't decide between two lip colors. Oh no, I forgot to blend something here. I don't know. Okay, so first let's start with, I guess, this one. So I'm gonna start with so this is the Revlon High Shine Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish. So here's this one. Yeah, I think this one is a super, super great lip shade for this look. I mean, but I feel like this is a little bit too pink. But I mean, I love pink, so I probably would go with this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Then we have a more red color, because I realized that there's no red in this makeup look, and I thought I should not use it. But I'm gonna put it in this video anyway, just so you guys can see the two different lip shades that you can use for this look if you want to recreate it. So this next one is just a Graftopian paint, pretty much, and this one is in red. And here is this red shade. I don't know, I like them both. I really don't know what shade is gonna end up in the thumbnail either. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and see you in the next one. Bye!